learning, recently established in 2006, and one of its crowning achievements already in that time is to have created Turkey's first ever honey forest. Overall university, however, which focuses on health technologies and the environment, and forming a honey forest would fall under that category, under that achievement. And perhaps DEMIRCI can add another achievement and bring back a gold medal from these World University Games.
Please, competitors up to the platform.
It's excellent. He has multiple ways for securing a takedown. He uses a foot sweep or a throwing technique, or something which is better described as a head-on missile approach, just launching himself into his opponent's legs. Dangerous, dangerous opponent in the red. For DEMIRCI of Turkey in the blue. DEMIRCI's a cannier fighter. He uses a lot of feints, especially with his lower leg. Uses that to fool his opponent, then come in, but he's tipped up here early on. What a beginning. PRATAMA with the 2-point takedown. So quick on his feet, this man from Indonesia. And again, looks for that leg, and DEMIRCI was sharp to mush him out the way. And almost dumping him off the platform. But they were both judged to have gone off at the same time, so no points scored with DEMIRCI's attack in the blue. Keeps himself a very small target, and now he's going to land a takedown of himself, is he? Needs to get cancelled out again. Frustrating for the Turkish fighter not to have landed either of those two takedowns. He's going to be put on the deck again. Oh, he's fast. PRATAMA is oh so quick, and by standing on his feet during that takedown, it ensured he got 2 points rather than 1, and DEMIRCI is going to land something of himself here. But because he went down with PRATAMA, that's only a 1-point score. Still, it's a good sign for the Turkish fighter. He's going to get something else here. 2 takedowns in a row for DEMIRCI. This first round is evening up a bit. Fake front foot kick, that was smart, and then he moved in for a few punching scores. That was off the platform, but the referee had already called the fighters back to the middle. PRATAMA almost able to grab both legs. DEMIRCI dominating the center, looks to wedge that hip into his opponent and throw from that position. Big attack onto the thigh. Now he's into the leg, and he's going to push PRATAMA over. Not quite. Well, if he'd landed all these attacks and scored off them, DEMIRCI would be leading this first round. As it is, it's a close call at the moment. 5 judges scoring this first round around the table. If there is a majority, which of course there has to be, with 5 judges, that fighter takes the round. Doesn't have to be unanimous. A split decision is still a decision. And it is a split decision, but it's in the favor of the Indonesian. 4 judges have scored it to him. Just the 1 judge awarding that round to DEMIRCI. And that round was won by those early stages. The start which PRATAMA got off to was electric. 2 takedowns in a row. And finally DEMIRCI came into the fight. This was his highlight, getting that shoulder roll onto the floor. So 4-1. in terms of the judges' scoring, but that just means it's 1 round to nothing. Doesn't matter how you secure the round itself is always worth the same. Round number 2. DEMIRCI in blue, PRATAMA in red. Can the Turkish fighter change this narrative? Big front foot from the Indonesian, who has that extra range which allows him to keep a bit more distance, and he's got both legs, and he's got another takedown. And he just held his own feet to ensure it was 2 points rather than 1. Put your opponent on the floor, stay on your own feet, and you get maximum points. So another strong start to a round from PRATAMA, and that faked front foot attack moves in for the clinch. Those points, those punches wouldn't have scored anything, as they were in for a clinch at that point. So PRATAMA just trying to soften up DEMIRCI a little bit. Leg and punching attack together from the Indonesian, PRATAMA. Amazing how DEMIRCI is dominating the geography of the fight. He's marching PRATAMA around until PRATAMA wants to score. And when he wants to, that's the result. DEMIRCI knocked to the floor for another 2 points. The power that both these fighters are generating with their back leg turning kicks, it's most impressive. DEMIRCI's chest guard looks to be a little loose on him, actually. He's constantly adjusting it. At what point does the referee ask him to tie it up a little bit more? Looks to have been frustrating him at times. Another takedown for PRATAMA, and he's riding this out. Doesn't have to do too much from here, PRATAMA. Just has to avoid being knocked out. Straight knockout, the only way for DEMIRCI to win this. It's been second best in round number 2 by a distance, actually. So seconds away. And a final point or so scored by Laksmana Pandu PRATAMA. So the gold medalist, that's in the bag. It's unanimous from the judges. It's a second gold of the night for Indonesia. And Laksmana Pandu PRATAMA has won the men's under 52 kilograms. Second gold for Semarang State University. And there's still one more fight.